Good morning. There we go. Live chat. Nice to see you all here. Molly Gordon, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Gene Chambers, good morning. Nice to see you. Dirty Dog Diggers, if you're still here, good morning to you too. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you all in. Oh. Just hit it. I bumped it. Well, you're welcome. What's new with everybody today? Did a live stream last night. You guys didn't. I don't know. Maybe one or two of you were there, but I don't know. But did a live stream again last night. My Thursday night. Today is Friday. Fabulous Friday. I don't even know if I don't know if I spelled fabulous right or not. It looks like fabulous. I don't know. According to spell check, that's how it was spelled. So we'll check. We'll do it the Google way. Fabulous. Yep, it's spelled wrong. Oh. I will go in and edit that while we're doing this. And do it again. Fabulous. Fabul. You know. Oh, it's spelled right. All right, about that. You gotta start modeling the upstairs back. I know, no one's perfect. So you're just a busy little beaver there, Gene. I've got I got a gallon of, or almost a gallon of sausage gravy, Gene, and I got biscuits. You guys hear the truck door slam? Gene's on his way. I need my bathroom remodeled too, Gene. Made sausage links last night. I took I don't know, about 3 pounds of sausage links. Made those. Took about, I don't know, 10 or 12 sausage links, and I put them in. I took I chopped them up, then put them in with a sausage gravy. When I was making the gravy, it had a lot of lumps in it, so I put the gravy in the blender and got all the lumps out of it. And then I continued to cook it till the flour got cooked right. So but there's no big chunks of sausage in it. It's just sausage all the way through it. So kitchen turned out good and all looking good. So you decided since the kitchen turned out good, you might as well start another place in the house. There you go. But anyways, I did made 28 scratch-made biscuits. Or as Gene says, whack biscuits, whack them on the counter. And I scrubbed and cleaned 10 pounds of golden potatoes. And then I sliced them about 7/16 of an inch thick, put them on my chopper and cubed them up. And I mixed those with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some oil, and threw them in the oven in a pan and baked them. So they would be like fried potatoes. And those turned out really good. And I took a dozen eggs, jumbos, and scrambled them up. And then we had scrambled eggs, sausage gravy, biscuits, and sausage links and potatoes. That was dinner yesterday. From Zero to Homestead, how you doing? Nice to have you here, Zero. Been the same for 30 years. Isn't that something, Gene? How everything wears out with the toilet, the tub, and the sink. Everything will wear out, but they don't wear out. So they just get outdated. I got a Mansfield toilet I bought at a thrift store. Thing looked brand new. Must have been sitting at, somebody must have bought it and didn't do anything with it and decided to get rid of it. But I bought it for $1. I got it out in the garage. And this spring, I think we're going to remodel the bathroom down here, and I'm feeling a lot better. But so, yeah, the fill valve wears out and that stuff, but other than that, the toilet don't wear out. So I'm gonna put a new. This is a king toilet, sits higher and stuff like that. So. And I'd like to get a walk-in shower and put in there instead of the tub. But I want the shower to be the same size as the tub. So in case I ever need to get back to using a chair again, to shower with, I can put the chair in there. So Megan's blog, good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Well, it's good evening for you. Good morning for us. And you're right there, Gene, the flow valves will wear out. I was at the Goodwill, and they have a brand new one that fits that Mansfield toilet for $3. And it's one of the expensive ones, the round one that's this long and stuff. I bought it because I know they're like $14 for that thing at the store. And it's brand new sitting in the package still. That's what it is down here. The downstairs, I've got grab bars and everything. I got grab bars down in the shower tub. I got grab bars on the wall. I even put one of them vacuum grab bars in the shower too. So suction, whatever you want to call it, suction grab bars. Bobby Sprinkle, good morning. Nice to have you here. And for those of you that don't know it, I guess Fat Boy 440 is in ICU. I have no idea what hospital or whatever. Rick did a short little live stream this morning, and he was talking about it. I don't know if he's still live streaming or not, But I went in. I didn't sign in or anything. I just seen what he was talking about and then left. Why I get up so early? I don't know. I'm always up. So I set my alarm, but a lot of times I'm already awake when the alarm goes off. So besides that, the early bird gets the worm there, Megan. So I'm on until like 9:30 in the morning, my time, which would be like 9:30 your time. So, you know, you're like 12 hours ahead of us, I think, ain't you? Okay, he's still not. He's not on no more. Okay. 6:41 p.m. Yeah, you're 12 hours ahead of us. You're probably sitting down to dinner right now, aren't you, Megan? So, anything new with anybody? Bobby, you got anything new? Did you get your vacuum lines yet? Uh, Excuse me while I powder my nose. Thank you. I'm back. Uh, I don't know. Just I tried to change the title, but I've got it changed on my end, but it still won't change over there. Bama Grits, good morning. Nice to have you here. You are the sunshine that breaks through a cloudy day. You're the ray of hope during a tropical storm. All I got today, Bam. I'm sorry. But good morning. Did it change? Well, it hasn't changed on mine yet. It just keeps saying fabulous. You're welcome. I'm a, I'm in a lot of pain. My arthritis is really getting to me. Yep, see that knuck right there? It's I don't know. It's probably a tenth of the size bigger than it was yesterday, so it's getting bigger and bigger every day. But it's hurting clear up into here, so it's going into the other joints up here too. And I bumped it in the middle of the night, and that lets you know that you're alive. I'm telling you. Another great day in the Ozarks. Good. That's right. All right. Well, I'm glad because it says fabulous here on mine. So, yeah, I'll be here in the morning there, Bobby. I don't have a thing tomorrow. I have one next Saturday, but tomorrow is the 3rd, so the 10th. I have one on the 10th. All right. Well, thank you, Molly. You know what's funny is I'll go to a store or something, or be sitting someplace, you know, a woman will come up and give some guy a hug, or some girl come up and give a guy a hug, or vice versa. And I just don't know when to shut my mouth, so I'll I'll look at him and say, "Well, she never hugs me like that when she sees me, you know." People look at me, huh? Your day's a lot better now, Gene. That's good. I tell you what, man, if I don't get a haircut, I'm just going to start chopping it myself. It bothers the hell out of me. Kelly Paulson, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Come out of there, tired belly. Watch where you're going. Open your eyes. She's walking around with her eyes closed. Well, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. What was the problem? You just needed some sleep there, Bama? I know you were in here and you said you were tired, and then all of a sudden you were gone. So my sister-in-law was here yesterday with my her granddaughter. Her granddaughter has autism, and her granddaughter Papa. And so she said, "No, that's your uncle." And I said, "No, she can call me Papa. She doesn't have a Papa. Doesn't have a grandpa. Either side, there's no grandpa." I said, "She can call me Papa." So she calls me Papa. And when she comes, here, she runs up to me, Papa. I get the biggest kick out of it. I think she does too. That ain't good there, Bama. Not good at all. You can go into a coma that way. You know that, don't you? Yeah, too close for company. Um, no, not too much. Um, don't have any hot dog events this weekend, so I'll probably do some stuff around here. But other than that, no. All the grandkids will be gone at their mom's house this weekend, so yeah, that's right. Um, Cappy keeps those. I don't know what they're called. They're chewable tablets. They're rounds. They're about this big around, about the size of a quarter. Probably 3 or 4 times. You take 3 quarters and stack them together about that thick. And they're for just that, for in case your sugar drops, you pop a couple of them in and start chewing them up. They'll dissolve real quick. You start chewing them up, and then they get right into your system. There you go, Ozark. Yeah. I had a guy shake my hand the other day. Bob broke my hand. He shook so hard, he grabbed it so hard. I said, "Whoa, whoa, man, easy." So, well, thank you, Kelly. You didn't have to do that. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. There you go. You dug into the candy. But I try when I shake somebody's hand not to shake too hard. I don't understand why people got to grab your hand and squeeze when they shake. Bottoms up. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee and make another pot. I'll be right back, guys. If I can get out of the chair without hurting myself, that's the deal. Without hurting yourself. Well, you might be type 2, so you might want to check that.
Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Sorry about that. I had to go make me a cup of coffee. Redneck Railroad, good morning. Hmm. Yeah, I would too. I don't blame you, Ozark. There's nothing worse when you got arthritis in your hand, grabs your hand and tries to shake, squeeze it because they think it's, appropriate to show you how manly they are.
I brought my cup out to get coffee, but I guess, you gotta wait till it's done because it's got it all.
Excuse me, but your cup had been sitting out there for 20 minutes. I just poured.
Excuse me, but I had kids to get around. So
Oh God, whatever.
Sitting there.
I filled mine up and made a pot so you guys could have coffee. Yeah. Yes, I did. I seen that. I totally thank you. It was nice of her. I appreciate that. I really do. That's right, beer and coffee. That's right, Gene. Oh. Hey, I don't know why you haven't been elected to office, Gene. Oh. All I know is that this is a painful. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. And making sure the pot doesn't run over. I don't have the correct picture for it, so I just guess. It looks like it's going to stop, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like it stopped. If it didn't, it should have. No. Yeah, it's done. It's dripping. I should just bring in the 110 cupper and do it that way. Make 110 cups and, you know. And the thing of it is that it's an older machine, so the 110 cups are actually a cup, 8 ounces. Not now, like a cup nowadays is 6 ounces. I don't understand how a cup went from being 8 ounces to being 6 ounces. I don't understand that. How did a cup of anything go from being 8 ounces to 6 ounces? I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure she will. Yeah. Well, I drink about 3 cups a day, and then that's it for me. Three of these, 3 or 4. It's probably
Brush your hair.
4 to 5. Yeah, probably 4 or 5 pots a day.
What'd you do?
It used to be 10, 12 pots a day.
but now it's not that way anymore. So, a can of coffee would last us about 2 days, 2.5, 3 days. Yep, you count by the pot. What I'm getting at though, this is the original 110 cupper, so it's 110 8-ounce cups, not 110 6-ounce cups. So I got a hair that curls up in this. It won't stop. It keeps curling up. So I hate it when that happens. And it makes it nice for that coffee maker, you know. I took a 42 cupper with me and I sold 40 cups of coffee. So, you know, made good money. So, yeah. New invention, scissors. Well, it's just one hair. You get a hair that's trimmed down. See, you can see. Right there, there ain't nothing there. It's just one that's curling up from the mustache. Yeah, fill the cup and make another pot. Gene's the only one I know that carries a pot of coffee with him. His coffee cup is a coffee pot. Right? Yeah, too much is probably not too good. But like I said, I only drink 3 to 4 cups a day, and that's it. Up to about a year and a half ago, I guess. I never drink coffee. Only, well, I did for the longest time, but after I got sick, they put me on caffeine, decaffeinated coffee, and I drank that until I had about 2 or 3 months after my knee operation. So I still got 4 or 5 jars of decaf coffee, instant. I bought it all. Can't remember. I was at a store and they had it for it's Nescafe. It's the good stuff. Decaf. It's the bigger jars, but it was on clearance for like $1.50 a jar. I bought like 7 jars of it. I bought everything they had. It had, you know, an expiration date on it. We all know how I feel about that. You know, so I just made canned beets the other night for dinner. It had an expiration date of 2014. I'm still alive. Yeah. That expiration date don't mean nothing. What it means is, oh, throw it away so you can go buy more. Yeah. Decaf, non-alcoholic beer and inflatable sex stuff. You're right. No, I don't. Milk is one thing, you know. After the expiration date, I try not to drink any milk, you know. But other than that, you know, canned goods. Oh my goodness, I like that.
You can't wear it like that.
I know.
Come here, Johnny.
She's got a ribbon in her hair, a bow in her hair, and she put it towards the front, right over her forehead. They got school today or not?
Yeah,
Oh,
well, you don't know anything about it.
well, yeah. Oh, it's every other Friday they don't have it.
No, it's not. It's every first Friday.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. Sorry.
Pay attention to that.
I'll pay
Find out
attention
when
to
they
you.
had school. Find out when they had school.
All right, honey. I love
Don't
you.
worry about these things.
By the way, you're looking lovely as ever, sweetheart.
You're looking like shit.
I know. Thank you. It's Brandy. Good morning, Brandy. Nice to have you here. Oh. I think I ripped a muscle. Good morning, Gene. Nice to have you here again. So, welcome back, Gene. And by the way, you're looking lovely as ever, Brandy. So, I definitely got to get me a haircut. I don't know why she wants me to spend $15 to get it cut when she can do it in 5 minutes. And you're welcome, Randy. Got your haircut the other day? Okay. Today is liver and onions and stag beer again. I'm going to have a good day. Well, it's good there, Ozark. I got a bunch of liver out there in the freezer. Should bring some in. Now your hat fits. There you go, Gene. That's okay. It's okay, Kevin. I'm not afraid of nothing. Come on. Nothing. Yeah, that's right. I should just do it myself. I got clippers. You like liver and onions too? There you go. Grilled steak with onions and peppers. That's pretty good too. But I got jambalaya in the refrigerator. It's got to be ate up. I got, I made a pasta vegetable primavera the other day. It turned out pretty good. I had some egg noodles that we'd cooked probably a month ago, and we didn't use them all. So I put them in a bag, put them in the freezer, and there was probably about a pound of them. So what I did is I emptied the bag into a baking dish, and I turned on my hot water kettle, my electric one, got the water boiling, poured that over the noodles to thaw them out and, warm them up. And I did that twice. As soon as I emptied out the pot, I filled it back up and turned it back on again to get it hot again. And I drained the noodles, poured in more hot water, and let it sit for a while until they got hot. And then I drained them. I took some steamed vegetables, cooked them, chopped them up, threw them in there, then threw some chunky ragu, garden ragu medley spaghetti sauce in there, and then I topped it off with some Parmesan cheese, and it turned out pretty good. Yes, I did. I seen that. I talked to, or I didn't talk to Rick. I watched Rick's live stream this morning about it. Kathy makes the best liver and onions I've ever had, so I like it. She used to make it for her mom because her mom loved liver and onions. Plus the stag beer also helps. There you go. I'm sure you'd like it. There you go. I've never even heard of stag beer, but I've heard of stale beer. She's got little cowboy boots on. Pretty cool. She likes them. She tried to wear them to bed the other day. She says, I don't want to take them off. It's very dear to those who drink. You're right, Kevin. I thought you were going to Panama this weekend. Panama City or whatever. It'd be pretty cool. Last night she brought in animal crackers. She said, open them for me. So I did. And I took a few out. And she hopped up in the bed and she's sitting there watching TV. And I look up there and she started to close her eyes. I said, hey. I said, what? I said, bring me them animal cookies. She says, I'm eating them. I said, no, you're not. You're going to sleep. I said, you don't want to fall asleep with them animal cookies. I said, they'll come alive and they'll bite you. She handed them to me. She said, here. So, yeah. You don't talk yourself out of it. So I ended up rolling them up and putting a clip on them. So, but, I like animal crackers. I do. It's probably one of my favorite cookies. Hey, good looking. Tomato pumpkin. Nothing. You ready for school? That was me. Yeah. You want me to zip that up for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you need to put it in another gear that.
I don't know if I can do it.
And I will wait up till you do that.
There you go. So, you guys have a good day at school. Where's your backpack?
Down here, Rosie.
Okay, well, I seen Harley carrying hers. You become a hermit? Don't become a hermit. That's right. You'll be a hermit crab. That's right. I knew this guy when I was younger. His name was Eddie. Eddie lived in a shed. Okay, little 10 by 10 or whatever, 10 by 8 shed. Had a wood burner in it. Um, he was about as close to being a hermit as he could be. But Eddie would get in his car every day, drive to the store, buy, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 quarts of beer, come back, put it in his cooler, and a can of baked beans or whatever. He'd open up the can of baked beans, put it on, or beef soup or whatever it was that he bought at the store, put it on his wood burner, and heat it up that way, and drink beer all day. No, that's, I don't think that's kind of a life anybody should have, but Eddie did that for probably 15 years before he finally, passed on. But he probably been doing it a lot longer than that, but I've known about it for about 15 years. So. Yeah, I bought the saw and the saw one. Yeah. Them things are nasty, man. I'm telling you. And they have no conscience. But they got these new saws now, or whatever these things are. The new one that if it touches skin, a table saw, if it even touches skin, it automatically throws a brake on so it doesn't cut you. Can you imagine the first guy that tried that to make sure it worked? How nervous he was? But it automatically throws a brake onto it, which ruins the saw, but you don't get cut. Yeah, the saw stopped ringing. You're right. So, what do we want to talk about today? I'm trying to find out about stuff. I see that they put it that when the down there on the border, when they get there, if they start throwing rocks at the army or at the border patrol, who's ever there at the time, the servicemen. That's because I don't know exactly who's going to be there, Army or Marines or whatever, but I think it's the boys from Fort Bragg are going to be there. But if they start throwing rocks, they're to return fire. So I don't know how that's going to work, because if they're on the other side on in another country, on the other side of the border, and they're throwing rocks, are we going to shoot across the border at them? I don't know. Yeah. But $300 is a lot better than losing a hand or a finger or whatever else, an arm. So. That's what my concern is. What are they going to do? Shoot across the border? Now they might not shoot regular ammo, rubber bullets, pepper spray, water cannons, something like that. So. Oh, I know they're over $1,000. They're nice to have if you can afford it. Right. Oh, I understand that, Kevin. But what I'm saying, though, they're throwing rocks across the border, and you shoot across the border. Is that going to be an international incident? I don't care really, because I don't care of what Mexico thinks to begin with. As far as I'm concerned, we got to go down and invade Mexico and make it one great big avocado farm. There we go. Have to stick with your cheap old Roby, a Robbie, or whatever. I have to powder me nose again. So. So I got a friend that owns 14 acres in Mexico, and that's what he has. He has a 14-acre avocado farm down there, and he works for a garbage company, and his wife's family lives down there. So he bought land, and they're running it. I said, "What happens if you your wife decides to leave you? They're going to take your farm and all." He said, "Well, I don't think that'll happen, but if it does, the avocado farm down there was cheap." He said it was only I don't know, like $400 an acre. So, and that was with the trees. So, but he's making money on avocados. I don't know how, but they are avocados from Mexico. But yeah, I agree. If they do throw stuff or fire upon our servicemen, we should return fire. And do what was it? I don't remember where it was at, but there's a police station that's got automatic paint guns, and that's what they fire upon crowds with, paintballs. Well, paintballs hurt, man, and especially when it's automatic. Instead of using rubber bullets or whatever, they use paintballs. Yeah. Oh yeah. Should take at least half, but I'm saying. But down there, you have no say. Especially when you're an American citizen, and they're citizens of Mexico. His her mother and father and brothers and sisters. So. Gene can't hit a thumbs up right now. Yeah. Oh, that was a few months ago that happened there, Kevin. So. Kid Perfect, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. I'll check your channel out. Kid Perfect. Got 201 channel followers. Chris Stapleton, you got a bunch of concerts. Oh. How old are you, kid? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hitchhike for a ride to the hospital, could you, without a thumb? Hey, hey. No. Want to stop by before you're off to school? Okay. Well, you have a good day at school there, kid. Learn something. 14 years old with 15 in June. Okay. See, that's the reason why we try to keep this chat uh, family friendly. So, it's all healed now. And Gene Ken thumb for a ride. Uh-uh. Now, I knew a guy that worked for the garbage company. He worked there before I did, but I still knew him. The guy didn't have an index finger, okay? And he would hold on to the truck, and he would do that to the cops. Well, the cops pulled him over. Pulled over the garbage truck and said, "Why are you flipping us off?" He said, "I'm not flipping you off." He said, "I don't have enough hand strength in this hand to hold on and keep me there on the truck." He said, "But I don't have this finger, so I'm trying to show you peace, And that's what it was. He always, he didn't have anything wrong against the police. He just wanted, peace, but he didn't have that finger. So they told him, try doing it with the other two. And he said, "I can't get the other two to work like that." So, yeah. Good morning, Dutchy Dutch. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't get on Hangouts. Um, you know, my phone used to all the time on Hangout. So I took it off my phone, Hangouts. I just no. Um, the only time I use Google Hangouts is right here. This is it. I don't. People want me to join their conversations and everything, and it's just too much. The next thing you know, every time you turn around, the computer's ringing and all this other stuff. You feel better that you're being stalked by Bama? There you go. Doing good, Dutchy. Doing good. Other than Uncle Arthur has reared his ugly head, and he's still here, and he won't leave me alone. So I'm talking about Uncle Arthuritis. So. How long before you get your channel back there, Dutchy? Like December something, right? No, I didn't put a timer on my. I got a 5-second timer. If that's what you're asking about, you can only type every 5 seconds. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, every 5 seconds. And I got slow mode on. Well, good morning to you, Kid Perfect. You have a blessed day too. Got 1 month? There you go. He'd rather have you celery stalk him though, Bama. That's right. 1 more month and you get your channel back. Isn't that nice of them? You know, some of the stuff they do is just absolutely crazy. But, you know, but they'll let other than what Picker Rick told me, no, I haven't. There you go. Now you want a Bloody Mary. Okay. I usually put dill pickle in mine instead of the celery stalk. But I do take dehydrated celery and throw it in there. The best Bloody Mary I ever had was up to MIS, made by a salesman that we used to work for the company. But it's hard to get one from him nowadays because he's in prison. He decided that one day he would. His wife left. He lost his job. Wife left him. Lost his house. Was basically living in his car. He got a box out of the trash, covered it up with some stuff, made it look like a bomb, had wires hanging out of it and everything else. And then he was sitting in a parking lot in a bank with, you know, the Groucho Marx glasses and mustache when the cops rolled up on him. They pulled the guns and he quickly gave them the box. Nothing in it. So, but they got him for attempted or something like that. So I don't know. He's probably out of prison by now, but. All right. Kid Perfect, you have yourself a great day at school. Take care. Tammy Sprinkle, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. How are you doing today? All right. Well, we'll see you later there, Kid Perfect. You have a great day. Well, you're looking good, Tammy. You're doing good and looking good. All right, Kevin, you have yourself a great day, man. See you later. Be careful. Have yourself a great day at work. We'll catch you tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, you have several. Well, you're welcome. I bet that Bobby Sprinkle doesn't say that same stuff to you, does he? He don't care, Tammy. No, he don't. Just get in there and make him some breakfast. Bake him a vanilla cake. He don't care. I have no clue there. That's right. I don't either. I don't have a clue in the world. Have you seen, I think it's IHOP, The Grinch pancakes. They're green, topped with mint, chocolate chip hearts or whatever. They look pretty cool. Are they mint pancakes? I don't know. They look pretty cool. I don't know. They looked. He says it once in a blue moon. I know. Not eating it. Would you eat green eggs and ham? No, Sam, I am. I will not eat green eggs and ham. Would you eat it with a moose who's on the loose? Would you eat it with a goose that's with a moose? Would you eat ham with Sam? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't eat green eggs and ham. Would you eat with a cat that's wearing a hat? Sam, I am. Would you eat it with a cat that's wearing a hat that's got a best friend that's a rat? I don't like green eggs and ham either. Have you seen them black chickens from China? They are black. The skin's black. That just looks revolting. I wouldn't eat it to begin with. Or squid ink pasta. Who thought of that? I wouldn't eat that either. I had to. There you go. No, I wouldn't eat the squid ink pasta either. Yeah, everything's black. I wouldn't eat it. No. No, there's a reason why they're black. Probably because they're rotted already. So, yeah. On one of the groups here in Facebook that I'm in, they were talking about cats. I said, have you noticed all these? I've seen a van driving around, and they were jumping out of the cars, out of the vans, picking up cats. And somebody said, well, maybe they're going to, neuter them and then release them because they're, feral cats. And somebody got upset because I have no idea why they got upset. But I said, did you check the Chinese restaurant? And you'd be surprised how many people got upset with that comment. Hey, I just said. Mine laid blue eggs, but they were supposed to lay black eggs? Huh. So they were black and blue, huh? Black chicken and blue eggs? I guess that beats a blue chicken with black eggs. I don't know. I'm all out of coffee again. I'll wait a few minutes. So, anybody got something they want to talk about? Give me a subject.
I have no idea. I was on one last night, a live stream, so I'm just about tapped out. So. All right there, Gene. I'll go put some coffee in. Australorp chicken. Okay. I don't know. It just don't look too appetizing to me. Okay. If I can get up. I'm getting up. Yep. Okay, then give me a topic, Grizz. By the way, good morning, Grizz. If I can get up. I'm getting there.
Just a second. I think I'm going to overrun the pot. Nope. It quit. Johnny Five Nicholson, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You on the plane to UK? No. No, I'm not on the plane to the UK. So, anyways, what was your topic there, Grizz, so I can give you an opinion? There you go, yeah. Hmm. Oh, I bet it is there, Johnny. So what are you doing to your daughter's new house? All right, Dutchie, you have yourself a great day. Hemorrhoids, how to castrate them? Take a piece of thread, noose it, and go like that. Just like you would have worked. Tie it off. Karaoke Ken, good morning. Nice to have you here. $735 channel followers. Cover of Sheriff. Bon Jovi. Judas Priest. Motley Crue. All sorts of singing videos. Nice to have you here, Karaoke Ken. Guys don't know who Karaoke Ken is, check out his channel. If something you like, show him some channel love. Well, that's good. You're a karaoke singer. I kind of got that with the name. Okay. Have you got any information on Fat Boy 440 there, Missy? Rick come on, said he was in intensive care at the hospital. I don't know what happened or why he's in there, but some people are asking. So if you know anything, if you could, that would tell some people here that are asking. I think Molly was in the room with Rick when he said it. I was there. Bama's been asking. So, oh, you didn't know? No, he's Rick come on about 6:15 this morning, 10 after 6, something like that, saying Fat Boy was in ICU in the hospital. I don't know what happened, but it's nice to have you here anyways there, Missy. So you're looking lovely as ever. I'll have to watch some of your karaoke videos there, Ken. Got a friend that used to karaoke sing, and he sounded just like George Strait. And he's a good singer. Do you know something we don't know, Grizz? All right, Missy, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. Much love to you too. Um, all I know is what I seen on Pick a Ricks this morning. So, if you know anything different, Grizz, let us know. Not yet, but I think positive to approve, in other words. Well, this was a live stream Rick put on for about 5 minutes saying that, he was in ICU in the hospital, and I don't know how he knew, but I guess his son said something, or I don't know. But me and Molly both watched it this morning, so, and I think Bama Grits did too. So. You know how you stop that from making it sticky, don't you? Put rolling over the top of your keyboard. where you live, it's tobacco. In Colorado, it's not. It's wacky tobacco. So they get stuck in the keyboard. No. Yep, Bama said she saw it too. You're right. Where is our little chubby buddy at? Haven't seen him all morning. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, right. Huh. Has anybody seen Big Steve? He's usually here by now. Calling Big Steve. Paging Big Steve. Big Steve, where are you? Oh, man. He contacted me on Facebook. He was all sorts of worried. He said, man, that drama mama, who is that? I don't want them coming in my live streams or coming to my channel and screwing with me. Boy. Well, thank you, Ken. Got that unique handle right there, you know. So I told him. He said, who is it? No. I told him he couldn't tell. So, but I told what was funny is I said, you can't tell anybody who it really is, but I'll tell you who it is. He said, who is it? I said, it's Sasquatch Howls. You know, the one that comes in every once in a while? That's who it is. Really? No, it's not Sasquatch Howls, but that's what I told him. That's good there, Dirty Dog Diggers. Bobby Sprinkle, good morning. Nice to see you again. Man, I am definitely hurting. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Phoebe's World, how are you doing? I have not seen you in so long. Nice to have you here, Phoebe. You're looking lovely as ever. How are you feeling? You went to sleep. Didn't you just get up? Oh, it's been probably 6 months since I've seen you, Phoebe. Nice to see you. Probably been longer than 6 months. Oh. There, that's what I wanted to hear. Cancer-free and loving life. That's good. Congratulations, Phoebe. Don't take it too fast, you know, get your strength built up before you start doing a bunch of stuff, you know, because that takes a lot out of you. Junkyard, good morning. Nice to have you here. Where have you been? You are tardy. I know you were here last night, but it was only, let's see, 7:30. So, all right, there, Johnny. That's fine. I appreciate the ones that listen just as much as the ones that chat. So, I appreciate that, Phoebe. I really do. Snoozing? No excuse, junkyard. Sleep? You don't need any sleep. I'm hurting. I just bought a used dryer about a month ago, and the wife said, "Well, you know, the door pops open on it." So I went down. I was down there. I said, "Why'd you guys leave the door open?" She said, "It just pops open." So I shut the door, turned it on, and about 30 seconds later, the door popped open. Well, it's got that little knob in there that latches. So I tried to pry it open a little bit, you know, make it thicker. 4 hours, there you go. Try to make it thicker, you know, or wider, so when it latches, it stays shut. I don't know if it's working yet or not, if it's working right, but if it ain't, I guess I'm gonna put me a slide lock up on it, you know, take some self-tapping screws and put me a regular deadbolt on it. That'll keep it shut. So, all right. See you later, Mama. Thanks for being here. We'll see you when you come back. So, no. Yeah, he was here earlier, but he went back to bed. Tammy come in, and we talked to Tammy. But yeah, I'm thinking about putting one of them slide locks on there. You know, must be catching you, right? Oh, don't do that. Oh God. Ugh. Oh. I just caught that finger on the edge of the table. I was bringing my hand up and caught it. Oh God. You know how you have a sore thumb or something? Yeah.
Feel the damn thing.
Huh? You didn't feel pain?
Hope it hurt.
It didn't hurt. Yeah, I'm okay. I got arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, really bad, and it's like when you got a sore thumb or something. You know, you smack your thumb with a hammer. Every time you turn around, you're hitting that same thumb on something, aren't you? Well, that's what it is with arthritis. Every time I turn around, I'm hitting my hand or my wrist or, you know, my finger on something.
Oh, maybe you'll get locked on with it.
Maybe you get locked up. So,
Really.
I love you too, Pumpkin.
Shut the hell up. Talk to your people and buy your lunch shit.
Yeah. No. Yeah, so. Gene says, Kathy, take his pain away with a give slap. Yeah, Bobby says, dog, I didn't feel a thing. Yeah, I know. That's funny. But you can see, look how big that knuckle is. And look how big that knuckle is. I'm getting it in both of them. Now, See how big that knuckle is too? I can close, but that's it. This right here I can close. But I've had that on this finger for at least 5 or 6 years probably. So I'm used to that. This one is just now starting to develop. And that's as close as I can get it to shut. So glad I didn't miss it. Well, aren't you the lucky one, Junkyard? Yeah. Oh. Heavy Metal Magnet, good morning. Well, you got a big, well, you are up early because it's only, what, 4:10 there? Or is it 5:10? I think it's 4:10 there, isn't it? You're 4 hours behind, aren't you? What time is it? She's already went out to go get her cigarette there, Junkyard. I know how I rate with all you guys. I see how it is. Is it, you got a big roof there? All right, well, that's a big roof. Okay. Well, that means good money then. Yeah, that magnet fishing's pretty cool, isn't it? I watched some of it the other day or yesterday. So 5:10 there. Okay, so it's 3 hours behind. I keep thinking they're 4 hours behind. There you go. Now, are you the contractor or just one of the grunts? I did a couple of roofs in my lifetime. Nothing major. My own stuff mainly, or my mom's, dad's. My brother used to do a bunch of roofs. So. Yeah, baby. So. Well, I don't have anything really planned this weekend. Maybe go to a few thrift stores. That's my enjoyment. I go there, look around, see what I can find. I go to the grocery store because the doctor wants me to go walking. So I go to the grocery store and I walk around for about an hour pushing a cart and seeing what I can put in it. So that's about all my plans for the weekend. Other than that, nothing. So I have a hot dog event Saturday, so I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm either going to do chili or sloppy joes again. So, Gala Davi. I can't even say that. Oh, okay. That's right. Go move some stuff for him at Walmart. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. There's a company here. It's called Same Day Roofing. They guarantee, and they don't care how big your roof is. They guarantee the same day, tear off and replace. Same day, guaranteed. These guys come in. It depends on how big the roof is. They'll bring 20, 30 people to tear it off, and they'll bring, as soon as them 20, 30 people, whatever, tear it off, they got a crew coming in to put it back on. I mean, and they're, they practically know about how long it's going to take, so that crew is showing up when the other crew is getting finished. And they got, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 guys up there on the roof cleaning, or tearing off, and they got the rest of the guys down there cleaning up. They tear off the roof and they put the roof on. Now it depends on what size roof it is. If it's a small house roof or whatever, it's not 20, 30 guys. But if it's a big building or something like that, it's 20, 30 people. They got a truck that's got a scissor lift box on it that, they get as close as they can to the building. They lift the box all the way up as far as they can get it. So when they chuck the stuff off the side of the off the roof, off the side, off the top of the roof, it goes into the box of the grain. It's actually an old grain truck or whatever, and then it's got a scissor lift box, but when they put it down, and the height they have, it goes like this and lifts up. It comes down. When it comes down, it locks into place back here. Then they can hit the hydraulics. There's another set of hydraulics that dumps a set of rails that the box actually will sit on. And it'll actually dump it, and they can bring it right back and then take it, right back up in the air again. Oh, I understand that. But this is called like Mr. Roof or something like that. And no. And they guarantee the roofs and everything, So I realize, you don't get quality or craftsmanship when they're doing it that fast, but a lot of people ain't got time to screw with a roof, It's either leaking or something else. You got to get it done before the weather gets bad again. So that's right. You want to get a magnet and go fishing? You know what, Gene? I'd do it too. I'd get me a magnet, put it on a string, on a rope. But as soon as I start twirling it around like that, I know damn well it's going to come back and hit me right in the ass and stick there with all the lead in my ass. There's no sense of getting a magnet and doing it, because actually half the time I'd end up throwing myself in the river. Huh, there you go. Root magnetics, there you go. I've seen the ones that's got the little plunger on them, that when you pull the plunger, it releases it, so the stuff will come off. I think those are pretty cool. Probably find an automobile. That's right. All that metal. Funk. end up chucking yourself right into the river. You know, I've always thought how cheap companies are. Um, I don't know about now, but you know, the Edmund Fitzgerald had like 19,000 tons of iron ore on it when she went down. I don't know how expensive it would be to, I don't know how deep it is, only like 400 feet of water or whatever. But I always thought, you know, some of these cheap companies or, you know, would try, or salvage companies would try to take, you know, a crane out there with an electric crane or whatever you want to call it, electric magnet, and go down there and start grabbing that free iron ore, because that's exactly what it is. It's free, but I don't think they can actually do it because it'd be desecrating, you know, the grave or whatever. But if they could probably get away with it, somebody would, because you know what 19,000 tons of iron ore is worth? A lot more than what it would cost you to retrieve it. It'd probably do some damage to you. Yeah, pull your hip right through the skin. Hopefully you get it finished today. You sure are milking this job there, Bobby. But you figure it out, you know. I don't know what a ton of iron ore is going for, but when it was $300 or $400 or $500 a ton for scrap, that'd have been some good money. You're damn right it would have been. Yeah. Because that's right, then you can bring it in there. See, when it was $500 a ton, that's what they were paying you. That's not what they're getting paid. They're getting paid 50, 60 cents a pound. Okay? A pound. So at 70 or 60 cents a pound, that's $1,200 a ton. Or yeah, that's $1,200 a ton. So we'll go 1,200 times 90,000. That's $108 million. I'm sure they could get a lot. Don't worry about your cat's key. It makes it easier for me to read there, Gene. $108 million. That I'm sure you could pull out, you know, 90,000 ton of iron ore for that, you know. So. Well, Kathy Miller, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Big Easy, how you doing? Nice to see you here. $72.21 a pound right now. That's not a pound. That would be huh. Probably 72 cents a pound. Yeah. Maybe an ounce. Iron ore would be seven. If you take 1,200 times 90,000 is $108 million. It's probably 72 cents a pound now. That's probably what they're getting for it, for iron ore. So it's 72 cents a pound. See, 1,200. No, wait a minute. 2,000 times 70.72. That's 1,440 times 90,000. $129,600,000. Well, for iron ore? Oh, as long as it's coming from here, there's a lot of market for iron ore. But aluminum's starting to take over a lot more because everything's being made in aluminum, you know. That way, when it folds up, you can just scrap it back out and buy something else made out of aluminum. So I used to haul pig iron, and I hauled pig iron. That stuff, I hauled it from the port of Toledo, and I hauled it to Blue Steel, which is a foundry in Delta, and it was 30 miles. And it paid the driver $1.25 a ton to haul it there. We'd haul 50 ton at a time. So $1.25 times 50 is 50, and then God, I can't even think. $12, so it'd be $62.50 a ton, or $62.50 a truckload. We'd run anywhere between 3 and 5 truckloads every day. All right, Big Easy, you have yourself a great day, man. Nice to have you here. Big Easy, excuse me. Umpteen dozen dollars, you're right. You're on your first, yeah, we're going to be here for another hour. Zero, we're still here until 9:30. Another hour and 2 minutes. You think the first 2 hours was bad? Wait till the last hour. I'm still trying to think about what to talk about. I'm about ready to read everybody a book, and everybody knows I can't read. See Dick run. See Jane run. Look at Spot. Spot is running with Dick and Jane. about the extent. Well, let's check the ads. Family Dollar. What the heck's all over my glasses? That's right. That was funny, wasn't it? I was illiterate. I tried writing for free help, but get the cast iron skillet. That's right. There we go. You guys got a Family Dollar there? If you do, Angel Soft with a smart coupon, that means you have to download an app on your phone. You get it for $4 for 12 rolls. You save 50 cents. That's nice to know. Clorox bleach, $4 a gallon? I don't think so. I do buy foam plates and stuff like that from there. They're only $1, but they're always $1. So. Well, don't see too much that's popping out at me. So, guess we won't go to the Family Dollar this week. Sliced boar's head ham, $6.99 a pound. Who's making money on that one? Sure ain't the farmer. Coffee, $4.99. This is at the Country Market, so you guys don't have that store, but frozen bone-in turkey breast, 99 cents a pound. Limit 2. You save 70 cents a pound. I've already got 3 of them. So. Aspergas. I got Aspergas for $2.69 a pound. Aspergas. Anybody need some Aspergas? That's your $5 she doesn't, Bobby. All right there, Heavy Metal. You have a great day, man. Be careful. Sure will ruin a good skillet. You're welcome there, Heavy Metal. Stop on by again. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Dutch Farm cream cheese, 99 cents. I like their cream cheese, really. And I don't know, you guys probably get Dutch Farms wherever you're at. But. Everybody's favorite, Gordon's fish sticks, $3.99. So I bought some brats yesterday, and I have some brats in the freezer already. I'm going to thaw them out, and I'm going to can them. How's that sound? Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? I'm going to can some brats, and I'm going to can. I got a few packages of chicken out there. I think I'm going to bring in a package of chicken or 2. And while I'm canning the brats, I'll can the chicken. So I have that downstairs in the pantry. Doesn't that sound interesting? Oh. And the thing about the brats is once you can them, because they're raw now, but you can them, they're going to be fully cooked. So you can just open up the can if you want and eat you a cold brat. or not a cold one, but a room temperature brat, right out of the jar. And I'm actually thinking about canning some hot dogs too. I think that would be cool. I see canned hot dogs all the time at the store. And I'm not talking Vienna sausages either, guys. Talking about regular hot dogs. They're in international aisle. I think they're from France or something like that, or Italy or whatever, but they can hot dogs. They're in a jar. So they call them sausages, but they're hot dogs. That's all they are. But I'd like to do that and put some up, downstairs. And I'm not talking, the cheap hot dogs either, some good beef franks or something like that. So you don't have to keep them in the refrigerator. I wouldn't use them on the cart, but I'd keep them here, Welcome back, Bama Grits. Nice to have you. I'm thinking about doing that too. Pickled, doing some pickled hot dogs. I think they would be good. So, how do you can hot dogs? Well, hot dogs are already cooked, okay? So what you would do, I've seen a lot of videos, and a lot of these guys, they put the hot dogs in the jar and they start to can them, and there's no juice in there, okay? There's no liquid because they're already cooked. They're not making any liquid. So what I would do is, if I'm going to can hot dogs, I would put my hot dogs in there, and then I would put about this much water in the jar and then can them that way.
You have definitely washed your mind.
Why?
You need to make an appointment with a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist? Why?
You better go get you a hut somewhere and go stay there.
Oh, I'm just going to do, a couple of jars of it to show everybody it can be done.
That's just wasting food.
It ain't wasting food. I'll eat it. You guys don't have to. You eat Vienna sausages, those are the same thing. They're canned.
No.
Yes,
no.
Yes, they are.
Get out of here with that.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Today's going to be your lucky day. You're going to get knocked off your feet. Stupid.
Yeah, you're right. No, I don't know. I've seen a lot of videos. They can them. I mean, there's now whether or not these canned hot dogs are canned raw, I don't know. The ones you buy at the store, but once they're if you buy the ones that are in the jar at the store, I don't know if they were canned raw, but they would be cooked by the time they were canned. So I just take a package of hot dogs and can them and see what goes on. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, we know better. But I've seen it canned. I've seen them canned. I've seen a lot of videos. But I see a lot of them, they don't put no water with them, and hot dogs are already cooked. So you have to put something in there, some kind of liquid. So. And the pickled hot dogs, 1, 2, 3, it might become soon, Bobby. That's right. But pickled hot dogs, I just watched the video on it the other day. Thinking about making that too. But canning them and then putting them downstairs, because you buy pickled hot dogs all the time, or you can get them in the little packages. That's all they are. It's pickled sausages or pickled hot dogs, stuff like that. Right here, how to can hot dogs. Hot and spicy pickled wiener recipe. Pressure canning hot dogs. Dave's Homestead test cooks for you. There's a bunch of them. Canning beans and hot dogs. There you go. Wilma's Kitchen. There's a bunch of them. Hillbilly Prepper Gals. They did it. Canning hot dogs part 1. Opening home canned hot dogs. There's a bunch of them. It can be done. Any food can be canned, practically. Well, you only do it without water when the food is raw, so it makes its own juice. That's why you don't add water to it, because you could overflow the jar. But if they're already cooked, there's no juice to be made. So you have to put some kind of liquid in it. And I would put beef broth in it. If they're all beef hot dogs, I'd put beef broth in it. I do, I know it'll work. The only thing about doing them with beef broth, you can either put filtered water in and can them that way. You can put filtered water in them. Make sure you put filtered water in, or good spring water. Don't put, city tap water in there, because then they'll taste like the fluoride and stuff. But you can put some good filtered tap water in there, or spring water, and can them that way. Or you can make them red hot if you wanted, even, and make a mixture of a sauce and make them red hots. Throw in a jalapeno in the center or whatever to give them that little extra kick. Hey, I'm trying to talk about, but I am going to can brats. I seen it the other day, and I'm going to can some brats. I got brats. I bought them. I'm going to put them in. She canned them. The person that I watched do it canned them in pint jars, and she was stuffed them down in there. And now, I don't think that's the way to do it. Put them in 1 quart wide mouth jars so they can stand up, and let them can that way. No Detroit water, no plant water either. So, but you let them stand up, and they're raw, so they'll make their own juice. And she was only putting 3 in a pint jar, and she tried to put a 4th one in, wouldn't fit. Well, but I think you could probably put 3 or 4 into a quart jar, or 5 into a quart jar. I have to see first. I don't want to overstuff them, because you want a little bit of room around them so they can make their own juice and have equal cooking. So. I might have BBs rolling around in that jar. You guys think I'm crazy, but I can do it. I'm telling you, and I'll show you when I do it. I understand that, Bama. That's why I pressure can everything. So. And if it says 90 minutes, I usually go 100, 110 minutes. Ain't going to hurt it any longer. So, that way it's done. So. See my chili, my bacon? I'm not afraid to eat any of that. Yeah, right. I haven't lost it. I have not lost it at all. I see how you guys are. I see how it is. I know. I am sure. So you can read. I can read. Yeah. You told me last night dinner was excellent. You told me yesterday breakfast was excellent. So how am I such a bad cook if you told me yesterday it was dinner was good and so was breakfast? You know damn well. I lost it years ago. That's right. I've lost it years ago. 45 this morning? I don't even know what it is this morning. 39 degrees here. Heat wave. I think it's raining here, isn't it, Kath?
I did.
Well, I'm looking out the window. It looks like it's raining, but I can't see it really. So maybe a light rain.
Let me come to you so you can hear me. It's because the rain isn't in caps. That's why you can't see.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me put my specs on. I still can't see. No. Well, yeah, it would, but it would turn the hot dogs, if you put beef broth in it, would turn the hot dogs brown, because they would soak up the flavor of the beef broth. If you don't mind a brown hot dog, I guess it's fine. They might. They might swell up and split. You're right. I have no idea. I've seen a bunch of them. We'll have to check it out. So. In fact, while you guys are doing that, while I'm talking to you, I will watch one of these videos.
Arrested for deadly conduct. This guy comes out from the side street.
This one's by North Carolina Prepper. And he's got hot dogs in looks like a quart jar.
Hot dogs, these are processed about 90 minutes or, whatever. As you can see, the steel's still good.
90 minutes. They don't look like they split open.
All right, they're all good. Hold on. Again.
I heard that was a seal breaking. They look good, but there's no water in them. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to research it some more. But I would think you'd want to put water in it. But then again, there might be enough moisture in them to do it. So. David Hume, good morning. Nice to have you here. Wildflower. Huh. Evidently, wildflower. I have no idea. I thought she did stay with me for my outstanding good looks, but I could be wrong. I thought about that for the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years about canning hot dogs because for cheap food, you can put it up there. You don't have to refrigerate it, freeze it, or whatever. And if things ever hit the fan, you got protein. And it's something you don't need to cook either. You just pop the jar and everybody grab a hot dog, and now you got a quick meal. You don't even need bread. Just eat yourself a hot dog, and away you go. So. And that would be the cheap hot dogs, the pork and chicken, turkey, whatever ones. But obviously, some people are going, "Oh my God, hot dogs, canned hot dogs," and they've left. Sorry about that. So, but I think it'll work. I've seen plenty of videos where it is. I've seen them. I haven't really watched them all the way through, but you see the things come up, canned hot dogs and all this other stuff. So somebody's doing it. Something's working for somebody. And if you watch a bunch of them and they all do it the same way, then it's got to work. If they're all getting the same result too at the end, it's got to work. So, and I don't like Bear Prepper. You guys know who she is. She cans meatloaf. Okay. My wife seen it. She said, "Man, that looks good." A long time ago, I showed you Bear Prepper canning meatloaf. She made her own meatloaf up, stuffed it into a jar, and canned it. Now, they don't recommend you do that because it takes forever to get that much heat into something like that. Because, like pumpkin and all that other stuff, they don't want you to take pumpkin, puree it, and then put it in a jar and try canning it. Because it takes forever for the heat to get in there and cook it. You're right, Vienna's are canned hot dogs. Got to cover, yeah. Well, you can put chili flakes in there and liquid smoke or whatever. Most hot dogs are already smoked, so don't you might go too far with that. But you can put in beef broth and can them that way. Okay. There's a lot of things you could do. Have no idea. I couldn't tell you because all I know is what Rick told us this morning on a live stream that. No. I absolutely agree with you, Gene. Gene sent me a picture. It's Dorothy talking to the scarecrow, and it says, "How do you talk without a brain?" And it says, "I'm a Democrat." Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on with him. So you're welcome, David. Yeah, you're easy on the sir part. So. We say the word sir for Grizz because he's the sir. Yeah. Like I said, like 10 after 6 or something like that, 20 after 6, maybe, I don't know, somewhere in that area. Rick started a live stream this morning, said that Fat Boy 440 was in intensive care in one of the hospitals in Tennessee, but that's all he knew. He didn't know anymore. I don't know where he got his information, that Fat Boy's son said something, or, contacted Rick or contacted somebody and they contacted Rick or whatever, but that's all I know. Yeah, these 2 inch by 2 inch blocks, 2 inches. Yeah. Oh, 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot blocks of turkey bed. Okay. You resent that. You resent being called sir? Okay, everybody, I have to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. I'm not going to get any more coffee, but I'll be right back. Sure, Bobby. You could have had Tammy holding an umbrella over you. I tell you what, believe it or not, I've worked out in the rain. My wife's held an umbrella over the top of me while I was doing it. So, while I was working on a car or something, you've held an umbrella over the top of us while I was out there doing it.
Is something wrong with you? I've never held.
Yes, you have.
Ever.
Yes, you have.
No, you've lost your mind. It must have been somebody else out there, because why would I do that?
Poor lady, she's losing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. No.
Well, I gotta go to the little boy's room and I'll be right back.
You ain't never held an umbrella for me. Why in the hell would I hold it for you? Can't get in the car? Guess you don't go. Just how it is for you. Quit lying.
Right.
You are such a liar.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You might not be back on that live stream when you get your ass beat.
If I can get up. You can bribe the inspector, really. There you go.
You are so stupid.
Stupid? Oh. I'll show her.
I'm sure you don't.
Ugh. Ow, Amy! Ow! Ah! sure the swelling will go down in a little while.
Well,
It's started. um, Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Picker. How are you doing? Yeah, doesn't like Mr. Dog today. Yeah,
I like it.
didn't like me yesterday either.
Or any other day.
Let me see. Uh, what are you talking about? Who? That's okay there, Picker. So, what did I do now? So, okay. Anyways, hold on a second. Got to powder me nose real quick. Thanks, Bobby. Um, let's see. Prepping and homesteading with Pam. Um, the Piney Woods, Hillbilly Prepper Gals, Canning Purbane, Prairie Fox Survival. The Hillbilly Prepper Girls, you got a lot of stuff. Rachel Atkinson, Dave's Homestead. So, canning meat, raw pack method, Michigan Snow Pony. Tim Farmer, there's one. Tim Farmer's got, I don't know how many people he's got, but he's, 100,000 channel followers or whatever. So, Prairie Fox Survival, the Clampsons, Florida Singletary. There's a bunch of them. So, all you got to do is look. That's funny there, Bama. Traveling Monkey, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling better. You're welcome. Yeah, you're right, Grizz. I know it. I'm sorry to hear that there, traveling monkey. She's having some heart palpitations or irregular heartbeat. Um, Hopefully everything goes well. Let us, keep us informed. So. Huh? Because I'm a nosy ass? Is that what you said? No. So, that's what she said. You're welcome. Want you to get a pacemaker says you're too fast? You do the in and out game real quick there, do you, Grizz? In and out? Poor Mrs. Grizz. I was just thinking of something. If I canned Italian brats, okay, are you thinking now? I wonder how good it would be if I actually put some onions and green peppers in there with it when it was canning. Got y'all thinking now, don't I? How'd the In-N-Out burger get out? I don't know. I have no idea. It went in the mouth and come out the back. Probably. Probably come out fast, just as fast as it went in there, junkyard. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I was just talking about canning Italian brats or, bratwurst. People think I'm crazy. I was talking about canning hot dogs. They think I'm crazy. But you can do it, and it will be done. I will do a video on them. So. Yeah, if you wanted to keep them crispy, but I was thinking about it actually give them, give the sausages, the Italian flavor or whatever, because you cook, when you cook Italian sausages, you put peppers and onions on them. She is, isn't she? Well, I'm gonna can you. Oh. I'll do, I don't know, 3 or 4 jars of brats and do 3 or 4 jars or whatever I can fit in the canner of hot dogs. It's in the plan. I know. You can tell I'm just plain crazy just by looking at me. But that's why you guys all love me. That's why you guys come here, because I make you all look sane. Good morning, Sandra. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Ask Sandra. I'm sure she'll tell you yes. And she probably, I don't know if she has or not, but Sandra, have you ever canned hot dogs or bratwurst? She's probably saying, oh my gosh, what am I getting into now? We come here to wait for the kid slap. Well, you guys missed it because I got my ass handed to me out there in the kitchen. Have you ever canned bratwurst or hot dogs? No, you haven't. Okay. I just was wondering. Kevin cans meat. I'm telling you.
Well, you guys are twins.
She said, you guys are twins. Neither one of us is right. Gene says, we want an instant replay. The can wasn't in the kitchen. Yeah, but didn't you hear the sound of vision? I see how it is. You all want to see my pain. Oversized load. Well, thank you, Grizz. You're thrown in jail. Right. Right. Yeah. They wouldn't believe it anyways. Little old you against big old me. They keep saying, keep the video running. Proof. Kathy, I know a bondsman. Oh, had to be trucked in. You're right, Grizz. Had to be trucked in. I got bail money. Well, that's all said and nice, you guys. I'd see how you think about me. Here I am trying to be a nice guy to you. You guys treat me like that. I don't understand it. You're all set. That's right. All righty then. What'd you say?
I don't know if I want the bail money though.
She said she don't know if she wants the bail money there or not there, Bobby. Might just want to stay in there and have a vacation.
I don't know. This jail here, they've had 2 people die in it the last month.
Yeah,
Come on.
I didn't say anything about that.
Yeah.
They had in our jail, we've had 2 people die in the last month or 2 months.
Yeah, no, last month,
The last month, one of them was beat to death, wasn't he?
nobody seen nothing.
Yeah, nobody seen nothing. One of them was beat to death.
Supposedly, the guards didn't see anything.
Yeah, nobody seen nothing. High tech. The jail's only 5 years old. There's cameras everywhere, but nobody's seen anything.
The guy was 60.
The guy was 60 years old and was killed, beat to death. And I don't know how the other one died. Just I don't know how he
I
died.
don't know if he narked somebody else
Yeah.
or and
So.
that. I don't know.
We don't know the things about everything about it happened, but one of them was only 28 years old, wasn't he? Yeah. Kevin says I'll chip in on the bail money. The only thing, Kevin says, the only thing meaner than a horny Sasquatch that's been denied is Kathy Grizz. You know how mean a Sasquatch can get? Well, he's been denied. Right. Sounds like a West Virginia jail. That's right. With Whitey Booger.
And that's where my
Yeah, the youngest one's down here in West Virginia. I thought he's in Virginia.
West Virginia.
West Virginia? Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was Virginia.
That's because you know nothing about my family.
I know nothing about your family because your family don't tell me nothing. No. Oh, it's okay, you can throw it. Rice Krispie treat. No, not that.
But yeah, much of that hurt.
Don't throw sandwich cup.
Say goodbye, Larry.
Yeah, the infamous elevator ride. You're right.
You know nothing about
I know.
nothing. That's why they have a mother slash.
But like I told you guys this morning, Whitey Bugler, whatever his name was, the prosecuting attorney for his case was Mueller. Okay, what's the odds on that? And I have a feeling that he was going to try to get some maybe time off for good behavior and do some narking on some influential family members that used to be president in the White House. So, wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. So, Grizz says, do it, Kathy. We'll support you. Grizz says, do it. We'll support you. Good thing she walked out. Right. I love her to death, man. I love that woman. I love her so much. You guys wouldn't even understand how much I love her. But anyhow, they've had 2 people die in the jail. So I don't understand it. In the last month. And did you see the girl that hit the 3 kids and killed them in Indiana? They took her picture, you know, her booking picture. If I'd have just hit 3 people and killed them, I wouldn't have looked like her. She looked like it was just another normal day. I think I'd have still, you know, knowing that I hit and killed 3 little kids, I think I'd have been crying my tears, you know, my eyes out. She looked like she was just having a normal day. Like it was no big deal. Like she hit a deer.
Yeah, but she might go back and watch this. So I'm not sucking up. I love her. I do. I love her dearly. She knows it. Yeah. And she said she had a headlight out, so she dimmed the, she had on the bright, she dimmed it on, and before she knew it, they were right there, and she hit them. Well, you didn't see the lights on the bus? I don't understand it. Yeah, she does. She looks like the chick that played Blossom, and she does. And you take a look at her booking picture, and she doesn't look like she's upset or that worried about it. Yeah, but the only thing is, Junkyard, she hit kids on the road. You probably were in a field chasing that steer down, weren't you? Come here, T-Bone. It's a shame. And there's been, there was last week, I think it was, a kid was crossing the road to go to the bus stop and got hit. Killed him instantly. But they don't think that wasn't the driver's fault because the kid ran out in front of the car. Okay, but he was 16 years old, ran out in front of the car, and then there's been 2 other ones where kids were hit. So now up in Clinton, which is like 18 miles from here. Oh, I don't know, 15, 18 years ago, something like that. Yeah, you can't see the lights on a bus if you're texting and doing your makeup. Yeah. Hit 2 drunks crossing the highway. Yeah. And he was drunk too. So. But about 15, 18, 20 years ago, I don't know how long ago it was, this kid got off the school bus, okay? He got off the school bus to go to his house. They didn't need the red lights on because he wasn't crossing the road. He got off the bus, walked up to his driveway a few feet, turned around and ran in front of the bus and ran out on the road and got hit by a cement truck, a fully loaded cement truck. They didn't find anything of the kid, only but a pair of shoes, or 1 shoe. The rest of it, they scraped off the road. And that's no lie. So, you guys got to be careful. That woman, she didn't see the lights on. There is no reason for that. And people run by the buses all the time. And I think if they run past a school bus, I think it ought to be automatic forfeiture of their license for 5 years. Make it a stiff penalty, not just a $50 or $100 fine. Make them lose their license for 5 years and give them a $10,000 fine. That'll stop them. All right. See you later, Bama. You have a great weekend. We're going to be leaving here, too, in about 2 minutes. So it's almost 9:30. But I think that's what they had to do. They had to make it a national law, make it a 5-year license suspension and a $10,000 fine. And if you don't pay it, you have to start paying on it immediately if you don't pay the fine. And the fine money should go to the school that you ran the stop, if you ran the stoplight or the red light at a certain school district, they get that extra money. I think that's where it ought to go. In Oregon, they ain't permitted to drop kids off on the opposite side of the road and still have to run with a red flashing. Well, in Michigan, as long as you are off the road, as long as the bus is off the road and the kids don't have to cross the road, all they have to do is turn on their flashers. Now, if a kid has to cross the road, they turn on the red lights. And they got that thing now that stops the kids from crossing the road until all traffic is stopped. So, But y'all have a great day. I gotta go, so. I do believe that's what they ought to do. Make it a national law or, a federal law, and give a $10,000 fine to the school district. And, a 5-year mandatory suspended driver's license or limited, restricted driver's license. Make sure their insurance goes up skyrocketing, just like drunk driving. Care more about drunk drivers and doing that than we do about our kids. They care more about money than they do about kids. Well, let's start caring about the kids and quit caring about everything else. All right, y'all have a great day. God bless. Stay safe, and prayers and peace be with you. We'll see you later. I've seen papers blow across the street and stuff, but there's still, even if the caution lights, even if the caution lights are on, you should still be careful driving by a bus. It doesn't matter if the red lights aren't. You should proceed with caution, not 60 mile an hour. Hey, how about slowing down to 10 or 15? Maybe that would be a thought. All right, y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what time, 7:30, 8 o'clock, whenever I get my lazy rear end out of bed. Y'all have a great one. We'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody.